What's up, guys? It's the Bro Cam. My club is doing a public outreach next weekend, and I volunteered my time to go operate at a local museum center we have, the Cincinnati Museum Center. And this is the setup that I'm going to be taking. I got it all to fit inside the stackable toolbox. It's kind of adjacent to an industrial area, so I wanted to make sure that I had enough power. So I'm not taking the G90. I'm actually going to be taking the FTDX10, so I got 100 watts. I've got my Wolf River coil, so I should be able to operate all the bands that this radio can do. Plan is to be operating phone, single sideband, and digital. I don't have my laptop down here, that's still upstairs, but there's plenty of room for it in that box. It'll be nice to fit every single thing in that box, except for I think the batteries I'm going to have to strap on top. But should be a good time. So let's wait for that car to drive by. Let's go take a look and see what I got. So here's the radio I set up. I got really simple. I just have some basic earbuds. I wish I had some better headphones to take out in the field, but this is what I got. Just the regular hand mic I'm taking. I'm trying to keep it as simple as possible. This is not going to be the battery running the radio. This is just so I could test it all up and power the concept. So this is actually going to be used for my, I'm going to bring a power inverter, 300 watt power inverter to charge laptops or phones or anything that we might need. So that's what this is going to be. I have a Watt Cycle 100 amp hour battery coming. That's what's going to be powering this. I got 50 feet of coax here. That's running off to my Wolf River coil, which I'll show you in a second. So this is the top toolbox. They all interlink together using these kind of clasps. And then what I've got here, just some basic repair stuff. So I got some extra power wire, multimeter, heat shrink, notebook just in case I need it, butane soldering iron, power poles, standard crimp set. I've got extra fuses. I've got some lawn staples. It's got some waterproofing stuff for coax. I got my data cables. Let's see, I've got some ferrites up here, just some cheapy ones that I had lying around. This is, hopefully that one's not too bad for the noise. This is just some power cables, some USB-C, micro USB cables that I had lying around. This is actually the 3D printed box. I did a Kickstarter for, it's called Madi Box. This is all my different coax connectors. And it fits perfectly inside this other case, which is nice. So it's kind of waterproofed. So that's it for this one. Let's go ahead and look at the bigger one. So this will be sitting on top of this other bigger box that we're going to take a look at. So here's the base box. This has wheels permanently attached to it. Kind of wish I could take them off, but that's okay. This lid just comes right off, and you see this is the things, so that little toolbox will sit on top, and you click it in, and it all stays together. Take a look in here. In here, I've just got some random stuff. This is where I'm keeping the accessories for the radio for the most part. I've got a tri-crimp for the power poles, a random CW key I got, and the adapter for my radio. I'll be putting the power cable and the mic in here as well. I've got this out because I'm testing everything, so I was tuning my Wolf River coil, but I got my Nano VNA in there with its busted up box. I think I need to 3D print a solution for this. Here's my power inverter. I got this one recommended by K8MRD. He says it's RF quiet, and it's a little car one that I just keep in there just in case I need to charge something when I'm out. But I'm going to be using it for this case. So all I'm going to do is get a 12 volt socket to alligator clamps, and I should be able to use it just fine with that. It's my accessory bags for my Wolf River coil. Everything except for the tripod legs and the antenna mast fit in here. I got the coil, the magic cloth, and the tripod adapter all fit in here. This bag right here is what I roll the coax up into. I have another little jumper here just in case I need it. I've got an iFixit. This is an OG iFixit kit from way back in the day when I used to do phone repairs. This is just in case you have to actually take something apart. And then I have a towel in there just to wrap my radio up in and be protected. I want to find a better solution for that, but I think this will do for now. I'm just, it's going to be in a parking lot, so. Oh, and then of course the secret to the sauce. AirTag, protect your investment. And then I'll probably be logging with either my laptop or a Polo. I'm just trying Polo out. And of course I'll have my Leatherman on me in case I need to do anything with that. So there's that. I'll walk you over and show you my Wolf River coil setup. Okay, so here is the Wolf River coil setup. I've got the EMP cloth, the magic cloth, and just 4 water bottles for weights to keep the corners down. I improvised a weight bag, so I'm going to come up with something just because I don't know how windy it's going to be. But for right now, that's working. So it's just a plastic bag with a couple boxes of drill bits. And that is the setup. And the reason I'm using water bottles is because it's the place we're not allowed to stake anything into the ground, because the landscaping is cosmetic only. It only goes down a couple inches and then it's concrete underneath, and they don't want us to damage the concrete. Just like that, as I'm filming, the battery shows up. Nice. Well, my battery died during the last shot, so I did not get it where I showed you what the completed package looks like, but I'll be taking more photos and videos of this as we get closer, so I'll be able to post those. But I'm excited to do this. The one thing I didn't explicitly point out, but you can kind of see in some of the wide shots there, is I just have a green bag, twist tied to the handle, and that's where I'm putting the tripod legs and the antenna mast, or the antenna whip rather. And that's just how I'm transporting that. I was in the middle of 3D modeling some clips and stuff to hold it together, and it just was I felt like I was overcomplicating it, and I had this bag that I was keeping them in it anyways, and I was just I'm just gonna twist tie this on and see how it goes. So that's working. So we're gonna go with that. But yeah, any questions, comments, suggestions, put them in the comments. I want to see, because this is it's heavy because I've got the 2 big batteries. I don't need the 2 batteries, I just need the 1 battery, but this is going to be an all-day thing, and I feel like some other people might need to charge some stuff. That's why I'm taking the 2nd battery with the inverter. So I think that's kind of why I'm taking that. But yeah, I think it's a pretty cool setup. So hopefully you guys like it. Let me know what you think down below. I've made a Patreon. If you'd like to support me that way, that would be great. That lets me get more things like this toolbox. That toolbox was, it's not crazy expensive because it's from Harbor Freight, but it's not cheap either. So, things like that help me get stuff to experiment. And, I think with that, maybe I'll see you guys next week at the, Cincinnati Museum Center, where we're going to be doing a public outreach to teach the public about ham radio. So, hope to see you guys there. 73.